everybody, this is Jackie Cox coming to you from Swirls, and it's Fun Friday again. So very excited about this. And from the title of this Fun Friday, you can see we're trying to overcome overwhelm. So how do we do that? Well, we all get into that space of overwhelm where we're feeling like, oh, there's tension in our shoulders, there's tension in our foreheads, there's that feeling of you're spinning in circles and you're never going to get anything done. And when you start asking your questions of, why am I doing this? What am I doing? What do I need to focus on? Those questions are what we're here to help you with today. We all get into that space. Part of the reason I'm talking about this is, guess what? I'm not immune from this either. So when you get into a feeling of overwhelm, there's ways past it though. And you definitely use your tribe of people that are surrounded by you, and those people that can help you talk through things. But here's some of the things that overwhelm does. It helps us, it gets us into that space where we're feeling unfocused, unsatisfied, unfulfilled, all of those things. And it's like your head is constantly spinning of, what am I supposed to be focusing on next? And what are even the next steps? I don't even know how to get there. So, guess what? None of us are immune from it, but we can work through it. So how do you really get past overwhelm? So one of the things you can do is face it. Be honest with yourself and face it and own it, and just say, you know what? I overcommitted a little bit this week or this month or even this quarter, because as we go into quarter two, we want to make sure that you're working towards those goals and those planned accomplishments moving forward into the next 90 days. But you can get into that space of, okay, I've got to face this. So I overcommitted this week. I overcommitted this month or this quarter. How can you then get past that? Okay, it's time to really evaluate what you're doing in your schedule every day. What are the things you're touching? And is that truly moving you forward into the next level of your life and in your business? I've talked about this many times, but we're here to live one life, right? I'm never going to be separate Jackie just for business and separate Jackie just for my life and everything that's going on in my personal world. So there's got to be overlap, and and it's great to have overlap, because that's the authenticity that comes out, and that's you. That's just the genuineness that we all need to see, right? So being able to overcome that overwhelm, you've got to just face it and write it down. What are those tasks that you're honestly working on? What are those things that are classified as the non-negotiables that absolutely have to be on your calendar in order for you to move your business forward? So how do you identify those things? Well, you can identify those by saying, okay, if I don't do this task, this result will not happen in my business. So you want to make sure that those are in line. And when you're setting your intentions and your goals for your business and for your life, make sure that your timing is in line with that as well. So make sure that you're realistic with how that looks. And, so if you really are, say you're working on a book and you really want to get this book done and out the door in the next 6 months. Okay, so that's a really great deadline that you've set for yourself. Now back that out a bit, and what are the tasks that you need to do in order to get to that completion date, right? So perhaps you're working with a writing coach, perhaps you're working with a creativity coach, or you're doing some of the other things that will help you stay fueled and focused on that task of writing that book. What inspires you? What motivates you? What kind of music do you need to listen to? Okay, so those are all the things to get you in the writing space. And then you need to also back it out of, okay, well, what date am I honestly going to, get these things to the publisher? What date do I need to get things to my editor so they can keep moving on? So you really want to focus on those tasks and back those out so you have the time frame set in place. Now those non-negotiables become, okay, I absolutely need to write 10 pages in the next month, or whatever that looks like for you, however long your book is. You need to evaluate that. So how do you get past the overwhelm? Okay, well, it's Fun Friday, so I encourage you to go have fun. If you're starting to ask yourself those questions of, why am I doing this? What am I supposed to be doing today? I feel so overwhelmed and so just in this space of my head is spinning and I don't even know where to begin, so I'm not going to touch any of it, right? If we're in that space, go have fun. You need to make sure that that creativity comes into your world so you can get past the overwhelm, and so you can get, that piece of refueling you, and so you're present with yourself and with your family and with the things that you're really working towards. You want to make sure you're present. So go have fun. We all need to schedule that time in. And so those are some of the key things of being able to get past the overwhelm. Today, I meant to bring it out with me too, but today I got delivered my fun new gel pens, which I think is so awesome. And so I'm going to dive even further into my coloring books. I'm going to make sure that those pens are used in spaces in my journals and in my where I'm taking notes for my business, because the more fun you can have with your business and your life, the more opportunity you can get past that overwhelm. So I encourage you to take a deep breath. Try to realize why you're feeling overwhelmed in the first place. Get back to the question of why. Why am I doing this? If that question comes up for you, you need to dig deeper into your purpose and into your why and figure out, okay, I'm doing this for my family because I want to travel and I want to have financial freedoms. I'm doing this because whatever your big why is, make sure it's big enough so you get fired up about it and passionate about it. And then you can start evaluating on your schedule what that looks like. Okay, so I can eliminate these negotiable tasks because they're not going to move my business forward. But I absolutely have to keep the non-negotiable tasks on my plate because those are the things that are going to drive me forward. You want to make sure that your time for your intentions and your goals and your planned accomplishments mirrors with the expectations of where you're spending your time and the tasks that you're working on with that time. So if those do not mirror each other, then that's going to get you into a space of overwhelm as well. So we're talking about overwhelm this week, and of course it's Fun Friday, so I want you to have fun with it. I want you to be able to take a breath, just relax, talk to your tribe, talk to your people that can help you through this, and just say, you know what, you got this, because the next client that you talk to, they're potentially going to be the ones that are resonating the most with you and saying, yes, I'm feeling that way too, and I need to find a way to get out of it. So have fun, go enjoy. I'm outside because it's so beautiful here in Colorado right now. So go enjoy yourself this weekend. Have some fun. Grab your gel pens, grab your rollerblades. I saw someone rollerblading today. I haven't seen that in a long time. So grab your rollerblades, grab your bicycle, hop on the motorcycle, do whatever it is that's going to give you some space to be introspective and really evaluate how your time is being spent so you can get past that overwhelm. I'm doing my first Create Your Results training class on March 23rd, and I'm so excited. We're going to be talking exactly about this, how we put those boundaries in place. Perhaps you've been saying yes to the wrong things. If it's not serving your purpose, you need to start saying no to that. And you can be gracious about it, but you need to start giving yourself that time to say, you know what? It's not actually serving me and it's not serving my purpose. So no, it has to be a no. So we're going to be talking about those things on March 23rd. We're going to go from 9 to 3 in the afternoon. We're going to spend a lot of time really focusing on the non-negotiables, your planned accomplishments, and how you get past this feeling of overwhelm and really push towards that feeling those results and moving towards your destination and getting those things accomplished. We also are incorporating a creative activity inside of that training as well. So I'm super excited about it. Check out our website, swirlsllc.com, and you can see the training there. And I'm going to be doing a virtual training of that same training starting March 30th, and we'll do weekly trainings for that to get that class in. So I hope that you have a fun Friday, fun weekend, and get out there and take some deep breaths. Do some yoga, do whatever it is that's going to get you into a space where you can relax a little and get past that overwhelm. We've all been there. We'll all go through it again, but talk through it and you'll be okay. Have a great day, everybody. Fun Friday. Woohoo!